Hey YouTube family and friends, in today's video I'm gonna show you how to plant your tomato plants. That's right. And the question is, have you been planting them the wrong way? If so, I'm about to change the game for you. And so you're gonna get the benefits of planting it the correct way, and I'm gonna show you some of my secret fertilizers. How about that? So let's go ahead and get started. This right here is a Cherokee Purple. Now I have labeled them on the inside, but now I'm starting to put them out, and guess what? I haven't been labeling. So I'm just gonna have to look at them and see, but let's go ahead and get right to it. Now the first thing that I gotta do, I have to pull back my wood chips, because if you're new to my channel, I have a wood chip garden, and so I can't plant into the wood chips. So I have to remove the wood chips so I can get to the soil. So if you don't have a wood chip garden, don't worry. I got to plant in the same thing you have to plant in, the soil. So I'm just pulling it back, and then we'll go ahead and get to planting. And I know someone said, hey, I don't know if I can trust this guy because everything in his garden looks brown. And I was laughing so hard. I said, that's because it's a wood chip garden. You're gonna see all the greenery coming up as the plants explode with growth and you start seeing fruit hanging from everywhere. But we gonna make it work. All right, so the next thing that we have to do is, of course, we got to dig our planting hole. So let me go ahead, and I like to put my soil over here so I don't mix it up with the wood chips, because if I put a lot of wood chips down in the planting hole, then it's gonna tie up nitrogen and my plant is not gonna like it. All right, so one thing I learned years ago is I want to make sure that I dig a deep hole. And don't worry, I'm gonna show you how I stake it up as well when they get older and they grow so tall. So I'm digging fairly deep, and you're about to see why. And this has been a game changer for me. It's gonna make this plant so strong. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is, you see these little leaves coming off the side? I'm gonna pinch them off. If you don't feel like you can do that, you can take a pair of scissors and do that as well. So I'm gonna keep going because I'm going to bury this stem, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna do that shortly. Let me see if I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna see if that is gonna stay up, but I may have to take that one out too. Now, there are a lot of little fur or the fuzz. These are gonna eventually turn into roots. Some people make the mistake, and I did this at the very beginning of my gardening career. At this level, I used to plant it right there. And so I'm wasting all of this stem right here. If I plant the stem down, these hairs are gonna turn into roots. And that's gonna make this plant so much stronger, and it's gonna be able to take up more nutrients, and it is going to be a much stronger plant. And I think that's gonna help me put on a lot of fruit, and the bigger fruits as well. Before we drop this in, what I like to use is, I like to use my mycos. This is a mycorrhiza inoculant. So what it does is, when I spread it on the roots, it's gonna help this plant uptake nutrients, and it's gonna be able to get all those nutrients, and it's gonna make the roots a lot stronger, and that in turn is gonna make my plant much stronger. All right, so all I do is sprinkle it right here, and I even drop some in the planting hole. Now, next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this plant and drop it all the way down, and I'm gonna bring you in close so you can see how deep this hole is in relation to this plant. Because normally if I put it at this level, it'll stand up right there. It's gonna sink all the way down right here. All right, so you see at this level, look how tall it will be. That's how it would be. Now watch, I'm dropping it. Now all of the stem is being covered up. The soil is gonna come all the way up here. And you see the difference, how tall that plant is. Boom. I'm gonna have so much more stronger roots when they branch out. So that's why you plant it deep. And so don't make that mistake that I used to make. And don't forget your stakes. You want to make sure that you have a stake down there in place. And I like to make sure that I'm not jabbing the roots as I put it down there. So that's why I like to do this right now. And so that plant is going to have no choice but to grow, and all you gotta do is backfill. And after I get some of the soil in, I'm gonna tap it down so that I can make sure that I get all the air pockets out. So I'm just gently pushing. I already know where the root ball is. And so this is going to help the plant. I was about to say help the tree, but those roots are gonna make it seem like it's gonna be a big tree, because I'm telling you, that right there, planting it deep, is gonna be the game changer that you need. All right, so I got it about halfway filled. What I like to do now is I'm going to take some of my alfalfa pellets, and this has some nitrogen. It has some NP and K as well, low dosage, but I want to use it for the actual growth hormone. It's organic. It's going to be growth hormones for the plant, and it's going to benefit this plant. So that's why I'm dropping some in the hole. Now I'm gonna go back and backfill my hole some more, and then I'm gonna show you the next thing that I do. Now I decided I'm gonna go ahead and take that little branch off, because I don't want it contacting the soil. And that's the other thing, because you don't want to get fungus on your plant time you plant it. So I decided to go ahead and take that one off. Now I'm also going to sprinkle over the top. I'm just gonna grab like a little handful, and I'm gonna go around the plant just like that. I may give it another little, I just eyeball it. All right, so this is my garden tone, and that right there has a ratio of a 4, it's a 5-4-4. Let me double check. Yep, no, it's a 3-4-4. All right, so, and after I do that, I'm gonna take a little bit of compost. I'm using Black Cow. If you got homemade compost, you can go ahead and use that. I've used most of my homemade compost. I'm making some now. And all I'm gonna do is layer that just around. And my next step is, because I got a wood chip garden, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my wood chips back around. And my wood chips are gonna help with water retention. And so if I don't come out and water as often, it's still gonna hold the moisture inside. And my wood chips are running low because they're breaking down. So I'm gonna have to definitely get another chip drop in the fall. I put it off, but this is why I like using the wood chips, and the wood chips are breaking down steadily too. And so when it breaks down, it's getting fed. When it rains or when I water, it's gonna act like compost tea. And that's how my plants survive and get big, and I get nice, tasty fruit. And so I strongly encourage having a mulch. You don't have to have a wood chip garden, but that mulch is the bomb, I'm telling you. All right, so the next thing I gotta do, I have to wet my plants. Of course, hey, I got a t-shirt. Can you see it down there? And that's what we're doing. I gotta get it acclimated to its environment. So I'm starting the process of the fertilizers to break down, because they are slow release fertilizer, and they're gonna break down over time, and they're gonna help this plant go so tall. And once it gets so tall, I'm gonna end up staking the plant. I'm using the string, the rope, and I'm gonna stake it up as high as it gets. Now I do have a tip that's gonna be in a later video, so you should subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. I'm gonna show you how to keep that hornworm off your tomato plants for at least most of the season. And so once I get all these planted, you can see these stakes. I run out of stakes because I got like, let me look. Man, I got so many plants, like maybe 15, 20 more tomato plants. But I'm gonna show you that tip that I'm gonna go through and do before these get so tall, so I can keep that hornworm at bay. If you want to see that, go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss that video when it comes out. All right, so that's it for today. I'll see you in my next video. I got tons more to plant, so I gotta get going. All right, I'll see you in the next video right over there.